Hi everyone, it's me, Ella, and welcome back to my channel for another theatre vlog. This evening I am off to Leicester to see the brand new production of Kinky Boots. Now, originally I was not supposed to be at the show tonight, but there is a very good explanation for that, which I will get to later. Casting for this show was revealed, and one of the first things I noticed was that Johannes Radebe from Strictly Come Dancing would be playing the role of Lola. A couple of months later down the line, it was then announced that Courtney Bowman would be playing Lauren. Courtney I have actually seen quite a bit, as I have seen her twice in Six as Anne Boleyn at the Lyric Theatre, which was where my first and second shows took place. And I then went on to see her twice more as Kit DeLuca in Pretty Woman at the Savoy. For those of you who don't know, Pretty Woman is a show that is extremely close to my heart, and when it closed at the Savoy I was highly emotional for the longest time, and Pretty Woman was actually the last show I saw Courtney in, so I do feel like it has been quite a while since I last saw her. However, I am so excited to finally be seeing her again tonight on stage as Lauren. Anyway, back to Kinky Boots. So, I haven't really seen much of this show other than the proshoot version with the original London cast from the Adelphi Theatre. So, Killian Donnelly as Charlie and Matt Henry as Lola. And tonight will actually mark the first time I have seen a professional production of Kinky Boots live on stage, which I am really looking forward to. So, on that note, I shall see you when I arrive in Leicester. Okay, so I have now made it into Leicester for this evening's performance. Now, I did say in the introduction that I wasn't supposed to be here this evening, but now I am. However, there is a reason for that. So, originally, I had bought tickets for when the tour stopped off in Nottingham, which was the first week of July, and I'd originally booked it for the 3rd, but then something came up and unfortunately we were no longer able to make the 3rd of July, and the rest of the Nottingham run was completely sold out, other than the performances where Johannes Radebe was not appearing. So I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to change the tickets for Leicester for tonight. So that is what we've ended up doing, and I'm actually quite thankful that I was able to do that, because originally for Nottingham we were at the back of the stalls, row T, whereas tonight I've ended up in the usual wheelchair space, so my usual spot, which is row H on the balcony, seats 23 and 25. So ultimately I will have the better view tonight as opposed to what I would have had I stuck with the original booking for Nottingham. So here I am. I'm on my way to see Kinky Boots tonight instead. So I shall leave it there and I shall be back with you as we approach the venue. So here we are, we have made it to the curve for tonight's performance of Kinky Boots. Now, on my original tickets for Nottingham, my plan was to do stage door at the end. However, because I unfortunately ended up having to cancel the Nottingham tickets, my plan has now altered, and I have no choice but to attempt to do stage door here tonight at the curve after the performance, despite having a train to catch, which would mean waiting for probably about 15 minutes, if that, but we will see how we go. But first things first, seeing as I have never done stage door here before, we have to try and locate said door. I shall let you know how that goes, but for now the weather is freezing, it's cold, I'm cold, so let's get in there and see if we can find some merchandise and maybe even sit down and have something to drink before the show. So I just got back from the show, literally just got off the train. I'm going to try and make this as quick as I can because I'm currently in the station waiting room and I don't know how long this quietness is going to last. So just very quickly, Dan Partridge and Johannes Radebe, oh my goodness me, they were both absolutely amazing, brought their own qualities to Charlie and Lola and really brought them to life in their own way. Absolutely amazing. Johannes's footwork, my goodness me, what an amazing dancer. He has done Strictly after all, and you can definitely tell that he has done Strictly because that footwork, oh my word. And then where to next? Courtney Bowman as Lauren. Wow. Honestly, I could listen to her version of History of Wrong Guys over and over again. She was so funny and she absolutely smashed it tonight. And I don't know how long it's been since I last saw her in Pretty Woman, but however long it's definitely been 100% worth the wait to see her again. She absolutely smashed it tonight. She was absolutely amazing. In fact, the whole cast were truly phenomenal. And I'm now at the point where I'm regretting cancelling the original booking for Nottingham, because if I could see this wonderful revival production again, I certainly would. What the Curve have done with this show is absolutely phenomenal. It's unlike anything else I've ever seen before. So if you can manage to get a ticket for this brand new version of Kinky Boots, I urge you to go. It is absolutely fantastic. I shall see you back at home probably tomorrow morning because it will be quite late by the time I get in, but I shall see you back at home where I will show you the merch I bought as well as the programme. Just quickly, while I'm waiting for the bus home, I just thought I'd very briefly touch on the stage door situation. So we did manage to find said door in question, but it actually turned out that it was actually a lift, and on the way out I did see some of them going into said lift, and then Courtney pretty much walked past me, but as far as actual stage dooring is concerned, no photos, no signing or anything like that, but I was able to virtually say hello from a distance, which was lovely. And I suppose the good thing about it is that the next time I come to Leicester, which will be for Juliet, I now know where the door is, or well, stage lift even. I now know where the lift is for future trips, just in case I wanted to attempt to stage door at the curve again, because prior to tonight I had absolutely no clue where it was. And I shall see you tomorrow back at home. It's the next day, I'm back at home now, and as promised, here's a little merch haul of what I bought last night at the show. To start us off, I obviously went and bought a programme. And then I saw something that I honestly could not resist buying, which was this History of Wrong Guys notebook. Courtney Bowman plays Lauren, and Lauren sings the song History of Wrong Guys, so I obviously had to get this. And then the last thing I bought was this Kinky Boots pin badge. I bought this to go with the Pretty Woman pin badge I already have, as Courtney was in Pretty Woman playing Kit DeLuca, and now she is in Kinky Boots playing Lauren. So wherever the Pretty Woman pin badge ends up, the Kinky Boots pin badge will go with it, and both of them can be together. And with that, this Kinky Boots Theatre vlog comes to an end. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you on my next theatre trip, which will be 6 cast change on the 16th of February at the Vaudeville Theatre. Now, we did actually have some news with regards to which queens will be leaving us. That news actually was released the day before I went to go and see Why Am I So Single at the Garrick Theatre, and I can confirm that sadly all of the queens apart from Tao will be leaving us on the 16th of February. Tao is the only queen that is staying on at the Vaudeville for another year, but sadly we will be saying goodbye to the rest of the queens on the 16th. I will discuss cast change no further until we get to the vlog, so I shall see you soon. Bye!